Hi, it's me again, and the fallout from the Martin Bashir scandal for the BBC just isn't going away, is it? Which makes me very happy, because I don't want it to go away. I want people to remember how dirty and deceitful the BBC can be, so that we can all work for defunding them and get change when the licence fee negotiations start with the government in 2027, I think it is. But let's take a look at this story and we'll have a bit of a chat about it as we go through, shall we? The BBC must act fast to restore trust following Lord Dyson's scathing report into the circumstances surrounding Martin Bashir's Panorama interview with Diana, Princess of Wales, the government has said. The problem is, I don't think the BBC want to act fast to restore any trust, because they know, it's yesterday's news now, and if they leave it long enough, it'll go away and we'll all forget. And that's why I keep seeing stories like this. It makes me happy. It lets you know that you've not all forgotten. It's good. Responding to a Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee report on the future of public service broadcasting, the government accused the BBC of displaying a "we know best" attitude that is detached from the values of all parts of the nation that it serves, and suggested that governance could possibly be strengthened. Yeah, that has been said by the government, and coming up next year is the mid-term charter review for the BBC's charter, and the government has said that they want to put in stronger controls at the top for editorial content, which may or may not be government appointed people. Make of that what you will. I know what I make of it. Government people at the top of editorial content. Sounds dodge to me. The response said it is the government's belief that the BBC must act fast to restore trust and reassure the country that it will shine a light on any other areas falling short of the high standards we rightly expect from it. The BBC needs to improve its culture to ensure this never happens again, and that means a new emphasis on accuracy, impartiality and diversity of opinion. Now, I don't think the BBC are going to want to shine too much of a light onto their internal procedures and, start restoring trust that way, because look at all the scandals that have been out. The 70s entertainer thing, no one's talking about that anymore, but that was a lot worse than the Bashir thing. And if they start digging around and shining too much light into it, God knows what else is going to come out of the wardrobe in the BBC. They don't want that, do they? They're dirty to the core, and they've got to cover some stuff up, or, the public will just have had enough. If another big scandal comes out, the public will just have enough, won't they? Or hopefully. The government notes that the BBC can occasionally succumb to a "we know best" attitude, and this is detached from both criticism and the value of all parts of the nation that it serves, and believes cultural change must be a focus for the Director General and new chair on the back of the Dyson report. We will use the mid-term charter review to determine whether the governance and regulatory arrangements should be strengthened, which I think they will. They're going to put in regulatory and governance things, and it's for editorial output, so news and that, and they're going to be appointed by the government. Current Director General Tim Davie appeared before the committee earlier this week and said the Duke of Cambridge's criticism in the wake of the Dyson report was upsetting and a sad day for the broadcaster. Well, to be fair, you did stitch his mum right up. What were you expecting? Go, don't worry about it, it's just me mum. What the hell did you expect? Mr. Davie, who took up the role in September 2020, said he has engaged with the royal household directly since the publication of the inquiry's findings in May, adding the BBC had offered an unconditional apology shortly afterwards, and rightly bloody so. He was also questioned over why Bashir had been rehired by the BBC in 2016 as religious affairs correspondent, and said the interviewers were aware of some of the controversies around Bashir, but that they did not see him as substantive enough to block a rehiring or stop them. Well, they interviewed him, so just because they couldn't find any dirt on him doesn't mean they have to give him the job. If there's any controversies floating around somebody, you don't have to hire them, do you? You could just say, "I'm sorry, Martin, we just can't take the risk, mate. We can't go back to ITV, go on. We couldn't find anything to block rehiring him, so we had to take him on." God, I wish all jobs worked like that, because in every job interview I've ever had, as long as they couldn't find any dirt on me, I was guaranteed the job, wasn't I? It doesn't work like that. Tim Davie added, "With what I know now, having personally commissioned Lord Dyson to go at this, that hiring would never have been made. There's no doubt about that." It's easy to say now, Tim, isn't it? A review commissioned by the BBC and conducted by McQuarrie said that the theory that the journalist was re-employed to conceal events surrounding the interview was entirely unfounded. Don't know. A statement from the BBC said, "We welcome the government's recognition that public service broadcasters, including the BBC, provide high quality content and trusted news." I know about the high quality content, and I don't know about the trusted news. "We also welcome the clear support to ensure that the content is accessible and available to all in the future. As an organisation, the BBC has set out ambitious plans for change. Have you? We will continue to focus on delivering value for all licence fee payers by providing them with the high quality content and impartial trusted news they expect." Hold on a second there. "We will continue to focus on delivering value for all licence fee payers." All licence fee payers. Even though a couple of weeks ago you said, we're not going to make any programmes for anyone over the age of 40. We're not bothered anymore. We're focusing on the kids now. How's that for all licence fee payers? And I bet there's more people over 40 paying the TV licence than there is people under 40 paying for the TV licence. And yes, all right, I guess that's why you want to make more programmes for the under 40s, to get them to pay the TV licence. But it's a different world under 40. They're all watching Netflix on their tablets and stuff. It's us oldies like me, I'm over 40, who sit there and watch the telly at night, you know, and might appreciate broadcast TV, especially the really oldies. They love a bit of broadcast TV, don't they? So it just make your mind up what you want to do. You can't say we want to focus on delivering value for all licence fee payers and then have one saying, well, we're going to scrap off BBC Four and we're not going to make anything focused at anyone over the age of 40. If they want to watch our stuff, they can watch the stuff that's aimed for the under 40s and deal with it. I don't know. I'm just glad this story isn't going away. I want all the dirty stories of the BBC to remain relevant all the way up to 2027 for the Charter review with the government. That way there's going to be way more public pressure to get this licence fee thing abolished, because it's an old-fashioned way of funding a TV channel, isn't it? It's bloody old-fashioned. It's just ridiculous. Now, what do you think about this story? Leave your comments below. I do read all your comments. I don't get the time to reply to all of them. I try. I do read them all, I promise. So leave your comments. We'll try and have a bit of a chat about it. And I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.